Hello, GamePro. We're now in part 2 of our Module 1 Let's Play a Retro Game project. Now what we're doing is we're working on the slideshow for our presentation with class. What you need to do is go to Google Drive and then create a new slideshow. So we're in slides right now. You're going to see as soon as you've gone ahead and made this, you've got right here the presentation, and I have a very specific title, which is Game Pro 1 Slideshow. Go ahead and retitle that. We've got a theme. So I like the simple dark theme. You can go ahead and click any darn theme that you would like. So I'm going to go ahead and use that one. I think it's clean. Add the title. And I'm going to talk about the fact that my video is called, the game I was playing was called After Call of the Shadows. Let's play a retro game. Okay. Now, I think I need an image in the background for Raptor Call the Shadows. So I'm going to go ahead and Google search that. Raptor Call the Shadows, looking for images. All right, let's take a peek here. Nice. So I'm going to go and look at the tab. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put an image in a new tab. There we go. Save image as. Pull that in, insert image, upload from computer, put that in. Okay, so when you insert images, so you go to file to insert image and figure out where it's from. So I went to upload from my computer. You can also search the web for this. I could have done that, I suppose. And then it inserts it and nicely centers it. I'm going to right click, and on that image I have a whole bunch of options. Usually with images I want them in the background, so I'm going to go to order, send to back, and that's going to do that right there. Now the issue is I've got that title, and you know what, I'm not sure if I need it with this right here with my beginning thing. So but I probably should have my Let's Play a Retro Game by Mr. Bird. Kind of like that fancy text, so I'm going to play around a little bit with the text here. Let's see what we got. It's not quite. It's almost calling the 90s to me, but not quite. That one's pretty fun. Okay, so I got my title slide, and everyone needs a title slide. You need to have the title of the game, needs to have your name on it. It's time to add our second slide. Now, if I take a look at my requirements here, I'm asking for an intro picture with a picture of the game's title, logo, splash page. Done. I got that. All right, next thing I need is a transition between each slide. Okay, so I'm going to go and add a slide, and when I go from slide to slide, I need to make sure I have a transition. Now, how do I do that? I click on transition. So I click on the slide I'm going to. So I'm going to start with the first one. I click on transition, and on the right-hand side, I've got a transition menu. Now, I really like dissolve or fade transitions because I think they're pretty straightforward. And guess what? You can apply those to all slides. So I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to press play, see what it does. So take a look at that. Now I've got that transition dissolving and so forth into all of my slides. All right, done. Okay, take care of that. And you can see right here, I've got a little animation thing that I can mouse over, and I basically got that in all my slides because I added that option. All right, what do I need? Now I need an introduction to the game. I need to talk about the genre, the type of game, the setting, the basic gameplay, and so forth. Now, one of the things that you're going to see when I'm talking about this is I'm I'm going to link you to a video where I walk you through, and it's not me, it's someone else, walk you through kind of what I'm expecting for each slide. Now, with a presentation, what you should actually be doing is not making a wall of text there to confuse and bewilder your reader or viewer. They don't know if they're supposed to read your slides or if they're supposed to listen to you. So in the video that I'm going to be linking to you, not this one, but another one of the things that they recommend is that your slides tell a story. High on the visuals, have some kind of roadmap along the top, and maybe a line of text, maybe a word, maybe no more than 2 lines of text. So we're going to try that. So I want to make sure, if I remember correctly, I need to talk about the type of game. So I'm going to put into my title, or Call of the Shadows. That is an extremely hyperbolic name. And I'm going to get my 90s going on. There we go. And so I'm going to have, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have just a second line at the end here. I talk about the fact that it is a flying style 90s arcade game. Okay, and that's all I really need. Do I need to add more text? Probably not. So I can actually get rid of that. And I am going to need a visual. I'm going to move this down, probably lower third. And I think I'm going to insert a picture from the game. So I'm going to, this time I'm going to go to Insert, Image, search the web, and I'm going to search Google Images. Now it says only select images that you can confirm they have a license to use. This is educational, so that means education has fair use copyright. Basically what it means as far as you're concerned is you can use most images as long as you do not intend to profit by them. So I'm going to take a look for a wrap for Call of the Shadows. This does not look like what I'm looking for. It is pulling up actual Raptor fighter jets, which is what they were using in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new tab, just pull it down, take a look at some of those pictures, open up in a new tab, right click, save image as. I'm going to call it screen, grab one, pull it down. I'm going to insert the image upload from the computer, and there it is. That is a great example right from the first level of what this is. So I don't mind a little bit of pixelation because that is what these retro games are all about. Make sure it is filling the screen. I'm going to center it. There it is. You can see the red guidelines. That looks like a center. There we are, got the crosshairs. Right click, go to order, send to back, and then I'm going to make sure my text is in a nice place, easy to read. I want to cut off the nose of the plane. And I want to make sure that everyone can kind of, if I do any mistakes, Control Z fixes many things. Okay, there we go. Raptor Call of the Shadows. Flying style 90s arcade game. Excellent. Now I am going to work on another slide talking about the setting or about the game story in general. Then I'm taking a look at basic gameplay. What I've done so far in this video is I really wanted to show you how to insert images, how to play around with the text, okay, and looking at transitions. What you need to do from this point on is you need to make sure that you have slides, at least 10 different slides for this presentation, including ones where you have a video from those clips I was talking about from the earlier steps. You need to make sure you have a gameplay slide, talk about how to play, talk about the controls, starting area, and levels. You need to have a first impression slide. Talk about what you think playing it. Talk about what's cool, what's hard, what isn't cool, what's interesting. You need to have at least 3 picture slides and be prepared to describe them in your presentation. And of course, your video clips. Probably going to actually run you over 10 slides, and that's okay. You do need to have 1 storytelling slide, which is recommended from that video that is also linked in your module project. And that's where you kind of go to black. So when you go to black, it means that you're stopping the presentation and you're about to tell a story. And this is where you get to have some great emotional impact. You say, look, when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was put in a quarter and play. Now, what people would used to do is they used to go and take their hard-earned loonie, get 4 quarters, and they would line them up along the screen of the arcade. I used to do that. So every time you would die, you need to put in another quarter. Slot it in, and off you go. Whenever I play this game, this is the kind of game that makes me feel like that. Now, that is the type of storytelling that you want to do where you go slide to black. Okay? So make sure that you're following along with the website and the module project requirements. And we're going to see you on the flip side where you make your presentation. Catch you later, Game Pro.